So for my birthday this year, to me, from me, I got the Lello 4080 compressor ice cream maker. It's the, I guess, top of the market home version that you can get. I guess it's really for Brian's birthday too, since he's the one that gets to eat it. This is what it looks like. It's actually churning the first batch of vanilla ice cream. It's the Lello 4080. And to start off with, I literally just made a vanilla, they call it the rich vanilla ice cream because it is cooked and it does have egg yolks in it. It takes usually, they said, about 20 to 30 minutes. I made the mixture last night and it's been in the refrigerator overnight. And I did turn the compressor on probably for about 5 minutes just to get it cold before I poured the mixture in it. So far, the timer, I set it on 40 just so I could time to see how long it's going to take, and it's just almost at 30 right now. So it's been in there for 10 minutes, and you can see the consistency. It's already really beginning to get thick and starting to pull away from the sides. And when it starts to pull away from the sides and starts getting those ribbons that are in it, you know you're almost ready. So it's, boy, at 10 minutes it's almost done. So we'll cut back in just a minute so that we can see how it is when it's completely done. So we are at exactly 10 minutes right now. So I'm going to show you what the ice cream looks like. It's really threading and beginning to pull away from the sides. I'm actually going to turn the paddles off, which there's two buttons on it. This turns the paddles on and this just turns the compressor on, and then there's a timer. So other than that, that's all you have. There's not all the whistles, bells and whistles that some of the other machines has, but this has a much higher rating than any of the other compressor ice cream machines. So like I said, I just wanted to turn the paddles off just a second so we can actually kind of see how, so you can see it's really beginning to get thick already. Kind of like a thick pudding stage. So we'll keep it going and see in just a few minutes what happens. So just to talk containers for a second, I don't have them yet, but I did order. They are a double insulated container that's specifically for ice cream. This brand happens to be Tavallo, so I ordered a couple of them. This machine makes 1.5 quarts of ice cream, but I went and got 2.5 quart containers. But one thing they did say is to make sure once you pull your ice cream out of the ice cream maker and you put it in your container, put it as far back in your freezer as possible, because the ice cream needs to stay as cold as possible, and that is the coldest part of your freezer. But for today, I'm just going to put them in just a regular Tupperware type, put the ice cream in a Tupperware type container until I do get my Tupperware containers. So right now we are actually at 12.5 minutes, and the paddle has started it's like slowing down just a little bit, and actually you can see that the ice cream looks absolutely incredible. I will stop the paddles again for just a second so we can test it with the spoon just to have an idea of what, oh my gosh, perfect. Look at that. Wow. So I would say that is done. Now, one of the things that's nice about this machine is you can say you're having people over for dinner and you made the ice cream. You literally can put it in there when you start dinner, and you will have ice cream by the time dinner's over. But one of the things that's nice, as soon as it's over, you can just turn the paddles off, but you can leave your compressor on and it will actually keep your ice cream cold right in the machine, so you can dip it right out of the machine instead of put it in the freezer. But I'm going to put it in a container and stick it in the freezer, but of course we're going to taste it first, which I'm going to bring my trusty helper that actually didn't help with this at all, but he did give it to me for my birthday, even though it was from me to me. But I'm going to have Brian taste it.
We heard that already. We heard that already.
So look at that.
Wow, the vanilla flavor is just fantastic. Wow.
So I will give you another little quick tip, and that is instead of using regular vanilla extract. I was looking on about vanillas because I've been making a bunch of cookies, and I knew I was going to be making this ice cream. So I got vanilla bean paste, which supposedly tastes much, much better than regular vanilla. If I can find it in my drawer, but I'm not seeing it in my drawer. There it is. So I got some of this vanilla bean paste. This happens to be the brand I got, the Nielsen Massey. It's one of the it is the number one rated vanilla bean paste that chefs use. And I thought it was interesting because it's actually made almost right here at home in Waukegan, Illinois. So that's the vanilla that I used for the ice cream. So I guess this is truly the final test. This has been in the freezer for probably just about, like maybe 5-7 minutes. Just I wanted to see what would happen before I actually served it. So we're gonna dip some up. Nice. A little ice cream cup. And then we're going to give it to the true taste tester. So, what do you think?
I don't know, it's kind of a long wait, 30 minutes for this, but wow, just so creamy.
Yep, that's one of the things in all the reviews, that it really made nice creamy ice cream.
Wonderful.
So that's a success.
We'll never have regular ice cream again.